Today is very exciting because I am starting something new that I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's called Problem Solvers. And what that means is I'm going to be handling your problems and issues. Let me know what your problem is, and I'll solve it. Check out the hook while the DJ revolve. Okay, you young people are not going to know what I'm talking about. But today, we are covering a problem that several people asked me about, and that is the under eye area, how to conceal the area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a few different options of how to do this for oily skin, for dry skin, just depending because it's not a universal deal. So first up, let's talk oily skin because that's this sister right here. It's crazy. There's a lot happening, and normal concealer is not going to work for me because I'll put it on and then it's gonna look terrible. It's gonna look like a big old mud puddle under my eye and all crazy and swirly and blah, 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 blah. So I have found a very unconventional method. So if you're an oily skin sister like myself, you're gonna love this ish right here. And that is, I use a primer. Yes, a primer. You know how they have, some primers have a color to them? Like the one that I usually use for my eyeshadow is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and it's, I don't want to say clear because that sounds weird, but it's like, doesn't have a color. I've been using this Trish McEvoy. It's called Eye Base Essentials, and the color I use is Bare. But it has a color to it. And I believe that Urban Decay also has a couple that have a color to it, so maybe you could try one of those too. But I'll show you what I do with this one. And I'm going to do like one eye for the oily side and then one eye for the dry side. You can see it's like a skin color, colored primer. And so I'm just going to, I just put it under my eye like I would any concealer. And blot it and rub it. And you want to try to be kind of delicate with your under eye area, maybe even more so than I'm being. And this lasts all day on me. It's not oily because like the point of it is, you know, to set up a base for your eyeshadow. That's what it's made for, but it's perfect. I don't even know if you can really see the difference in these two. I think you can see a little darker, a little lighter. But so I can tell a big difference when I use this. And I just kind of stumbled upon this little trick on accident, and it is friggin' boss, man. It works so well for oily people. So if you're oily, get, whether it's Trish McEvoy, I really, really love this. And once again, it's called Eye Base Essentials, and the color I have is Bare, but I think it comes in other colors as well. So this is awesome if you have oily skin. It's not going to get crazy on you. Another option, if you have oily skin, is to use a powder-based concealer. This one is from Everyday Minerals, and it's in Fair. You can use something that's like a little bit lighter than your skin. Don't go too light because then it's going to be like, hey, I'm the opposite of a raccoon, and I have big white things around my eye. And apply with a brush like this, and then you just boop, 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 doot, 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 just like that. And there's also one from Bare Minerals that is called Well Rested. And that is a really good one too. It's a great color. It makes your eyes be like, hello, I just woke up from a long nap like Sleeping Beauty and I'm lovely and well rested. Now, say you're dry. Say you have dry skin. And something that can happen when you have dry skin and you try to conceal the under eye is you use too much because you're like, oh, I got bags. I need to pile it on. Woo, woo. And that is a mistake there. I have a couple of options if you have drier skin too. The first one, this is like one of my favorite things ever. I recommend this all the time. It's Sonia Kashuk. It's the her concealer palette. It's called Concealer Palette. There you go. Hidden Agenda. What I love about this is it has 3 different colors. These are 3 different colors here, and then it has a translucent powder that's, God, oh my gosh, look at the glare. That's the other one. So what you want to do is you can use this to mix your like your perfect shade of your eye, and you just get a little bit on your finger, and the tip is don't use too much. Do not go crazy or you are going to look crazy. Crazy equals crazy. So you just want to take a little bit and dot it on. In your head, you're like, oh, more equals better. But in reality, in this case, more equals poo-poo, no, ugly. So, because you're gonna get all creasy and have that crepey under eye. So all you wanna do is that, and then you can just take a little tiny bit of powder to set it, okay? Once again, don't go overboard. And if this is not your thing, and maybe say you're even a little bit drier, you can use, this is Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and it's Dark Eraser Dark Circles. That's a weird term to put it. Ugh. Should be Dark Circles Eraser, whatever. This has a little thing, and it's like got a little doodad on the end, and you just twist it up, and then you just dot it on here, and and this is really good stuff too. I really like it. It's very moisturizing. It might be slightly too heavy for my skin, but if you're a drier lady, you are gonna love this. You're gonna put it inside a little heart and say, hi, I love you. No, I love you. You can set it with a tiny bit of translucent powder over the concealer. And that's it. That's it. First edition of Problem Solvers. Done. And break. Okay, if you have a problem and I'll solve it, let me know. Comments, you can email me. It's Shannon@glossandirt.com. Hit me up on the emails. I'm old. I'm sorry. Anyway, you have a beauty problem, not a crazy other kind of problem, like aliens are haunting you or something. Let me know, and we'll work on it together in this place here. So I will see you next time, everybody.